Basically, there are things happening in the market, and it's quite interesting to watch it for many reasons, but mainly because different companies have different ways how they explain the current situation. I think everybody agrees that this is very seasonal. We started seeing obviously some of the large organizations like Microsoft, that's all available online. You can see that they, for example, letting some people go. What's important to understand that when that happens, often it is those very senior roles that are going. I'll give you an example. We had just recently an organization that we work with, and they were letting go certain percentage of people go, right? Unfortunately, that's obviously something that no one wants to see, but it ended up being like 4 senior developers that have been there for many years. Why? Because the market is still quite stable, but there is just not as many work for them at that moment. So what happens is that for junior developers, it doesn't seem to be, affected as much per se. We still see, so we have a round of cohort in February, we had one in August, and we are working now on the one that finished in September. And look, we still have students who come to us on a regular basis saying, thank you for your help, I actually found a job, before we even were able to find them placement. Now, I will say though, because I want to be really clear here, you're gonna have to make sure you work hard on it. If you're gonna apply for 5 jobs per week, that's gonna be usually a lengthy process. I had a student last year, so I'm going a little bit to the past, but last year I had a student who applied for 60 roles in 1 month, and at that time he didn't get anything out of it. Little did he know at that time is that he's gonna end up in Deloitte and working as a developer there. So now when I talk to him, he's super happy. And that happened shortly after that first month when he was applying. But I think it just shows the, persistence that you need to have, and just not get discouraged, which sometimes can be hard. I think we are all prone to feel, down when we get rejections from the company, so we don't hear back from them. But this particular student was not even the best in class, and he ended up at Deloitte. And I think that's a great example to give you an idea of how, if you're gonna be applying for roles and if you're gonna follow the steps that we do or that we tell you, there is a high chance and probability that you're gonna end up in job even before the placement.